And here we are. It has been far too long since we've been here, or it seems like that anyway. It probably hasn't been that long, but it's been long enough at this point. Anyway, as you can see, top left of the screen, we're in the beta 1.9 pre-release number 2 today. Let's go and make sure all our animals are still in place. It almost feels like we've still got a bit of a makeover to give this place because, we've got a few pigs in there, a few chickens. How many chickens is that? It's a few. Is there any? Oh yeah, we won't be able to see because no mob tags. I just saw something fly past. It looked like an XP orb. Anyway, as you can see, there's a few issues. First of all, bottom right of your screen, there's 2 XP bars. Not quite sure what that is. It might be that when you fill up an XP bar... Oh yeah, look, what is this? Oh no, it's water, because water now falls through blocks. That's pretty cool. Yeah, as you can see, I think once you level up 1 XP bar, it then creates another. That is what I'm guessing is the case here. So, yeah, we might need to die to restore that. I don't know. Anyway, that's by the by. That's like level 1, and then the next one's level 2, and then the one after that's level 3. I think that's how it works. Another thing you'll notice is the water's murky in some places. I think that's because we've got a swamp biome here. As you can see, it's not very well defined. I think this changes. Well, I know it changes, obviously, because I've played the later versions. It does change in future, but at the minute we're just going to have to make do with it. The murky water, it's a wee bit annoying, but at the same time, I'm sure I'll get used to it. And finally, should we go and check the grass colour and everything? Be interesting to see what it's like over here. I don't want to make a big deal out of it, although I already am, just by going and checking it out. Because I remember when we upgraded from Alpha 1.1 to 1.2, I was like going around the whole world going, oh, what's the grass colour? What's the grass colour? I don't regret it, because it was fun to take a tour of my world in the new kind of biome update. But yeah, it did go on a wee bit of time. We're not going to go back to spawn today. I've got plans for here. Okay, yeah, no, it's an acceptable colour of grass. Yeah, that's more than acceptable. We'll go and check out the city as well, I reckon. So I'm fairly confident, based on the fact that I'm in this update, I'm fairly confident that Endermen do not pick up stone and logs. I'm pretty sure they've been completely nerfed at this point. So yeah, we'll go with it. We'll see. We'll have to monitor it, obviously. I don't want... Oh no. Let's make a break for it. We can maybe sleep in the village. Oh wait, is there not a boat here? There's not a boat here. We're gonna have to swim. As you can see, dark colours of leaves there, which implies that that is also a swamp. However, as you can see, the water does get lighter over here, which means that this is less likely to be a swamp. But yeah, it's a different update. We're in a different era here. We completely missed out the last set of biomes. So maybe the last... Well, there wasn't really any terrible colours of grass, was there? There's a bunch of creepers just spawned on the beach there, so we're going to have to go along here. I see some Endermen over there. I'm tempted to go and fight one and see what it's like, because we've not really... Have we fought one? I feel like we have. Anyway, let's go and sleep the night away. We'll have a look at the grass colour in the morning. I just ate while sleeping, not sure if you saw that. That's pretty funny. Right. Was that? Whoa, okay, right. Let's shut that. Got an Enderman TPing around. Yeah, they don't like being around the daytime. Oh look, someone's picked something up. Got a bunch of mobs. Grass colour's fine. Yeah, I can live with that. Not too shabby, a grass colour. I bet it's a swamp at my base, I can just tell. I think I was in my base area, my alpha base area, like when I generated Etho's world in the 1.3, beta 1.3. I'm pretty sure I upgraded far enough to see what grass colour would be there. Don't remember right enough. So what has changed in beta 1.9 pre-release 2? Well, for starters, you can now jump infinitely, as normal. The reason for that is because you no longer gain XP through jumping. Oh yeah, look, my XP bar is updated. I wonder if that's because... I wonder if it's reset to 0, or if that was... Yeah, I wonder if it's reset to 0 to like wipe all the other levels just so no one cheats. And like goes to pre-release 1, jumps around, gets loads of levels, if you know what I mean, and then upgrades and enchants. Yeah, the grass colour here is not bad. It's kind of cool actually. I'm going to go to the castle area, just have a look there, and then we'll get down to the business of the day. So yeah, a few things have been added. Cauldrons have been added, but not the block IDs, so like the coding for them, i.e. putting water in them, has been added, which is cool. There's a lot of potion materials and ingredients that have been added. Yeah, this is a nice colour of grass. Loads of potion materials and ingredients, glass bottles, magma cream, blaze powder, spider eyes, fermented spider eyes, they've all been added. There's also 9 new music discs which we can go and get at some point if we, well, we've got a record farm, so anytime we like we can go and get them. It's interesting that the grass here, this was of course a savanna biome before, or Sahel, now it's something else. Mountains maybe, or taiga. I don't know, it looks okay. Can you tolerate it? Because I can't. This is a forest or a plains. Oh look, there's a swamp. Right over there. Oh look, it's a swamp below as well. In fact, this is a... yeah. Swamp's probably the one that I least like, but... I mean, there's nothing we can do about it now. Yeah, it's a swamp right up there. Oh dear. Oh dear. I mean, what can we do? What can we do? It's weird though, because if you remember 2 episodes ago, I was exploring, and I found a plains biome that was absolutely ginormous. Yes, I don't know, it looks kind of good. It kind of fits with the ruins in a way. I mean, don't get me wrong, I preferred the lighter grass, but I don't hate it, if you know what I mean. It does kind of go with the ruins. Anyway, yeah, if you remember a few episodes ago, there was this plains biome we found, and it was massive. And that completely contradicts my understanding of biomes in these days, because I always assumed they were smaller, unless they were made smaller in the 1.2 update when jungles were brought out. But it always seemed to be that, you know, you'd look out the window of your Minecraft house, and I saw someone quote this once. You looked out the window of your Minecraft house, and you'd see multiple biomes, and then 1.7 changed that when biomes were made bigger. It's interesting though, it's interesting. So what else has been added? We've got milk. Milk you can now drink, and it also removes debuff effects. That was obviously something I tried in a previous update, but it hadn't yet been added. Villagers no longer have their names above them, the testificate name above them, so I mean, that's probably better in my opinion. And interestingly enough, it says tooltips have a pink border. Maybe it does, I can't see it. Right, so the plan for today is I kind of want to not renovate the base, but change it up a bit, because obviously we've got chests now that, you know, don't look as good. For example, you know, there's gaps in them, and so it's probably an idea. I mean, these ones are fine. I don't mind these ones an awful lot, but it's probably an idea to alter the base a bit. Do we have any in there? No, we don't. We could actually maybe get some more food if we just keep breaking these chests here. Yeah, so we could alter the base. That's one thing that's on my agenda to do at some point. However, I think what we'll mess with this episode is animal farms, because breeding has been implemented, it's just not complete, if you know what I mean. So yeah, that's the plan. I'm going to have to go back to my village base, because one thing, like, you might think that most of my resources lie here, in this base, and that's true, but my village base I actually had a load of wheat, and I'm guessing you need wheat to breed up animals. So I'm going to go back and collect some of that. Oh yeah, also we need to change the lighting on them, because they're all dark. It's not a difficult job, it's just going to take a fair bit of time. Alright, we managed to retrieve that cart that was stuck in the bedrock. Sorry, I just decided to come down and get all... Oh wait, you still can't open chests that are under other chests. That's very annoying. I take advantage of that feature a lot. Look at all these minecarts. When am I ever going to need this many minecarts? Oh man, it's a night. I should have thought this through. I really should have. It was a good idea at the time. Anyway, we've got all the food. Maybe we should just leave all these mine carts down here for evermore. How much iron is that though? That is incredible. Okay, so as far as breeding goes, I don't really have too much experience. Wait, where's the pig gone? Oh, I really hope the pig didn't drown. I know it was only one pig, but still. Yeah, a few animals got out their pens and all that, but I've really got no idea where they are. Let's get rid of them. There's one sheep over there. There's definitely pigs. Oh, yeah, the pig drowned. We're going to be very, very careful because, as far as I'm aware, these animals don't. Well, yeah, they don't respawn. I bet you the other sheep. Oh, I know. I bet you the other sheep got sucked under by the currents here, because that's kind of what happens if you swim over here. Anyway, the good news is there is one sheep still around, and this is going to be useful because we're going to test the breeding mechanics. Now, the reason we're going to be doing it this update is because I believe it's not bugged, it's just really really early. So they haven't actually got a cooldown on the breeding. So you can basically, I think you can breed infinitely. Right. Let's see what happens if we get this in our inventory. This whole episode could go completely to pot. Oh no. The sheep is being led. Yeah, I was going to say this whole episode could go to pot if we can't lead the animals into the pen. What happens if I turn around? Does the animal still follow? Yeah. I'm presuming it's pretty much like normal breeding. The one difference is this is a pre-release as opposed to an actual version. I mean, let's be honest. Leading animals is painful enough in modern. What? The animal just walked all the way around to the other side. Look at that. Let's try that again. Yeah, look. It, for some reason, walks all around me. Curious. There better not be any. Oh, he can't walk up. No. Okay, he can't walk upstairs or inclines. So my original plan was to have a. Oh, well done, well done. He just did one. I'm surprised he didn't lose interest there because a block went between me or him and the wheat. Or her, the wheat, either one. My original plan was to put the farms up there, but I don't think there's enough space. So we're going to have to put them down here, I reckon. I mean, I know I could dig out some of the pads, but I kind of just want to leave the farm as it is, even though it's not going to work anymore. Has he lost interest? No way, he's lost interest. Here, didn't he fall now? Don't you dare fall. Right, well, we've got all the animals we need. Oh, there's a sheep out there, nice. I think I've just figured out a cool trick. So you know how you can't sprint upstairs? Like, sprinting and then, your sprint gets stopped. I think you can if you go diagonally. Watch this, right? Oh, wait. Yeah, like that. Look, my sprint's continuing. So it seems like if you take the stairs at a certain angle, you might get away with it. Yeah, look at that. That is actually very, very cool. So if you could have a staircase that was like... Would you get away with doing it here? Almost. But if you have a staircase like this, you can sprint up it. That is actually... I never knew that. And I'm not sure many other people did. Well, I'm sure people did. Anyway, my current thinking is to either have animal farms out here in the desert, which obviously there's no water, so the animals would get parched pretty quickly, or we could have it in areas surrounding the base, which I don't really like. I don't like building in the water because water mechanics are really weird. Also, we could have it over that island there, but that island's just kind of like... It's a bit of a joke island, isn't it? So I think we'll lead the animals over here. Have these guys laid any more feathers? I think we'll lead the chickens first, just to make sure everything is a-okay. Chickens we can afford to lose because there's a good chance we'll get... In fact, you know what? We could just leave the chickens there and then... Oh yeah, look at that! I didn't even have to take the stairs at a wide angle. It worked anyway. That is so curious. So you can't sprint upstairs Just kidding, you can. What? Was it added in this patch and then taken out in the next one? I mean, look, if you sprint straight upstairs, it doesn't work. Look, by sprinting stopped. That is very, very curious. And I thought I knew this game as well. Right, yeah, so we'll do it here. We're going to get rid of some of this cacti. I wasn't planning to build here necessarily. Usually what I do when I build farms is I have just squares in the ground, which doesn't look great, but it does the job. So we might as well just do that. Okay, so we can have the areas all in a row here. I think instead of using sand at the edges, we'll use cobblestone. I was thinking about stone bricks. Is there any other blocks that would look alright to use at the edge instead of sand? The thing is, sand's very unstable. And I'm not sure, I don't think it could be picked up by Enderman in this version, but you never know. So I think I'd rather use something that was I had more confidence in. I still can't get over the fact that I can sprint upstairs. Yeah, so things aren't going as well. I've got wheat in my hand, but this guy doesn't seem to be that interested. I've just pushed him from the middle of the ocean. That's no, what do you call it? It's not really a... yeah, I'm not exaggerating it, basically. He was in the middle of the ocean. They were in the middle of the ocean, whatever. Is he interested? Oh, okay. So I was right to push him at the ocean. The only problem is I pushed him to the opposite side of where I wanted to go. But finally he's interested. Come on. Don't go in the ocean. It's weird though, because did I not lead the other sheep from the middle of the ocean, or was the other sheep on land? I do not remember. Anyway, basically, I've created 4 pens to keep the animals in. It's made out of dirt. You can probably just about see it in the horizon there. Yeah, it's going to be fun trying to get this geezer to all the way around there. The reason I used dirt was because I didn't want to. I decided against using stone. We might outline it in stone, but for now, we're just going to go with dirt, and hopefully this guy doesn't lose interest. Otherwise, it's going to be mega frustrating. Right, I'm guessing we'll put sheep in this far end one then, because I can't be bothered driving him any further. Yeah, right here. So these, they don't look that good, but obviously, yep, he's in. Lovely. Right. Yeah, they don't look that good, but as I said, I was going to circle them in cobblestone maybe. Also, I'm going to put fences around them. Maybe we could put a roof on it or something, make it look a bit better. But at the minute, it's just temporary. I need somewhere to keep the animals. Right, there was another sheep out in the middle of the ocean over here. Why are animals attracted to water? Like when I was exploring, all the animals, they just seem to be in water. Look how far the guy got before... Oh, jigs. It's a nightmare. Right, if we get this sheep over, we'll try breeding. We'll see if it's really a thing. Because the wiki says it was. However, it wasn't very clear, put it that way. Come on, don't stop now. Right, here we go. Right, yep, that's right, just hop in. Come on, hop up. There we go, right, so... so they don't actually do an animation. Oh, okay, they do. It was just very, very much delayed. No comment. Absolutely no comment. Right, next up we're going to throw precisely 16 eggs into one of the pens. Unfortunately, there may or may not be some mobs in the animal kingdom, so we're going to have to be on our guard. But yeah, we'll just throw some eggs. We'll put the chickens over here, I reckon. There's no particular order, it's just out of convenience. Okay, there's one. Thank goodness, at least we got one. Come on, one more would be nice. One more. Alright, can't be too picky, we got one, that's the main thing. So in the present day Minecraft, you need seeds to lead chickens away, but that wasn't the case now, or in this update. In the early updates, up until I think it was 1.4, was it? When carrots and tatties were added. That was when you needed carrots for pigs and seeds for chickens. Oh look, there's another egg, we'll chuck that in as well. Right, here we go. You interested? You've been let out for the first time in so long. Well, Two of them seem to be circling me with interest. Do we actually need all of them? Not convinced, but we're going to take them anyway. It's weird, they look almost demented. They genuinely look like hypnotised or something. They're that addicted to wheat that they're willing to follow somebody that has it. Right, come on. So weird. In modern versions they like look up at you, but these guys are just like running with their heads down. It's like it's such an effort. Come on. Nah, don't play games. Don't play games with James. Right. Come on. Oh, one of the bladed egg out there. This one's coming as well. Right. Let's get some breeding action going. This is so weird. Just watching a bunch of animals circle. What? Wait, what's going on? So this one's in love mode, and this one seems to be chasing somebody else around. Look. No. No. That person's are... What? No. I think you can do it infinite times. Yeah, look. You can do it infinite times. Let's just keep breeding. There's no limit. Don't think there's a limit anyway. Are they increasing? Look at that. All the wheat's just going down the pad. Oh, this is so broken. You've got to admit this is so broken. Come on. Oh, hello. Hate to say it, but you missed the bus, mate. Alright, we're gonna let the pigs out, I reckon. Let's do that now. Oh! Right, how many of them are... We need two of them, because the other guy drowned. Come on. They are not interested. We could use a fishing rod. Oh, here we go. We got one. We got one follower. Oh, is this another one? That guy's not interested. This guy is. He's behind the glass. He ain't gonna see. Right, we got two. No, don't you dare walk off. Don't walk off there. Oh, this bridge was a nightmare. Who designed this bridge? Honestly. Right, we got two. I'll breed them up inside and everything will be hunky-dory. Carringe. I'm almost tempted to title this episode something like, you know, primitive breeding must see, because people must see this. This was breeding. This was a reality for about a week. All the pre-releases, all 6 pre-releases were out for about a week. Oh yeah, we'll just dump the pig. We'll dump the pigs in here. Oh, please. Okay, thank goodness. Right. Yo, come in. Welcome to your new home. Hope you enjoy. Room service can be found in the book. It's funny that one didn't have, like, the heart mode. Does this work again? It certainly does. Brilliant. I mean, what more do you want for breeding, other than the fact you can just create animals over and over and over again? They're still chasing each other around. It's just it's a bit strange, just a bit. We need to save one egg, because we need to make a cake in order to get our achievement back. Very, very peculiar behaviour. Right, so now it's a tough task of getting 2 cows over to the cow enclosure. Don't know how many cows there are in there, actually. There's at least 2, 3... How many animals is there? There's 10 in there. So they're all going to come flying out. I think what we're going to do is we're going to make a decompression chamber. We'll just make a temporary one like this. We'll get rid of that ladder temporarily. Boom. Okay. Now we could actually filter them out ourselves. That's a possibility. So we'll try and get 2 cows in this extended enclosure. Preferably not in there. Come on. 2 cows, please. Come on. Oh no, we got a sheep in. Okay, we got 1 cow. 1 cow. Maybe the best we got. Actually, it's turning night. Let's wait until morning before leading that cow away. And it's raining. Right, oh no, careful. No, don't be silly. Come on. Oh, here we go, he's interested. Whew. Right, this might be easier than I thought. because we can just infinitely breed. We don't need to take all of those animals over. We can infinitely breed them at their own pens. Right, we'll dump cows in here. Yep, that's fine. Come on. Oh, one cow got out. Come on. Okay, too risky. Oh. Say what? How did they get over? It's not a problem. It is absolutely not a problem, but I'm very curious. How did they get over? Did they jump over? Maybe it was a ladder. Do you think? Oh. Yep, it definitely was the ladder. Right, we're gonna have to come up with a new plan. Maybe just a, maybe not a block there. Maybe a block that's like 2 away. Yeah, the ladder's a wee, like they do enough jumping around as it is. Okay, we got some cows. We got a bunch of pigs that somehow got into the cow enclosure. Really wish I could have witnessed that. Let's make a few more. Yeah. Anyway, we got chickens and we got sheep. So yes, all the animals are in their place. I'm just gonna call it at that. Actually, what I did want to do was put a fence on, but I think I'll do that off camera. I also wanted to put some cobble or just regular stone around, which I'll probably do off camera as well. What I'll definitely be doing on camera though is the purge. Not the purge, but just we're going to be getting rid of a bunch of these guys because I don't need them. Plus I can't even be bothered leading them all the way over. Alright, brilliant. So, it's been an interesting episode learning about early breeding. As I said, these pre-releases were out for around a week, so you're looking at about a month and a half of pre-releases. But then there was also 2 other editions of the game. There was like RC1 and RC2, which stands for... Or was it RD1 or RD2? It was something development, or... They were basically development versions before the full game came out. And I'm pretty sure it was RC1 and RC2. I won't be playing those, I should add, because I don't think I've got them. But even if I do, my schedule doesn't accommodate them, so we'll just be sticking to the pre-releases. But that is where, or this is where we will end this episode. It's good to be back. Good to be back at our own base. We'll chance it with regards to the admin. Hopefully, nothing terrible will happen, like our, builds get dismantled. But we'll have to find out. Until next time, thank you for watching. I'll see you when I see you.